Haven't you noticed it's Sunday? No, I'm not drunk yet.
Sunday.
Not drunk yet. All right, cool.
But I am combining alcohol and soft drugs.
And Joey's wearing noodle pants.
Yeah.
Noodle pants?
I got a hoodie and a shirt too.
Fucking hell.
I did. I bought a whole outfit.
Nice.
I still have to get the My Little Pony pajamas to Joe's house.
Go on, segue into it now. Go on.
Well, I'm not gonna segue, but I've been having a bit of trouble sleeping after last session because I figured something out, and the point is that I made a mistake.
Oh!
I made a really big mistake.
What was the mistake?
And it just dawned on me like last week, and it was a mistake that. And I want to know if you guys are up to retcon it, because like you started the adventure in Barovia, but my idea at the start of the adventure was to start east of Kresk, or west of Kresk, I mean. So my idea is that we retcon all the way up to episode 1.
Yeah.
And do the whole thing again for the next 3 to 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm teetering on a divorce, so probably not from me. Sorry to let you all down, but it's
sorry.
Can I bring Faustus back?
Well, in that case,
actually, no. Can I drop the accent he had because of times and current events?
Please.
Yes, okay,
please.
yes.
I love how Luke segues away from impending divorce to "Can I get my character back?"
Honestly, it's both about loss. So,
right. Just so that you all know, is that I haven't got my headphones on because my battery's flat, so you're coming through my speakers.
All right.
Bear that in mind moving forward. Okay.
We will.
Yes.
Just saying.
Speaking of moving forward, you all were standing in front of a door.
Nice.
No, one person was standing in front of the door, the rest was circling around.
No, you were all standing in front of a door. All of you. Nobody was circling around. And then somebody did something. How about we start off with a recap? Not it.
Not it.
Oh, you was late.
Yeah.
Well, it's tough luck on you because I don't even remember what door we're in front of.
We had
double click my avatar.
Really, I don't remember.
All right.
I thought we were still in the cave. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I shall regale you with the tale of the slaughter of the children. We cleared out the werewolf. No, it wasn't children, was it? But everyone's someone's child, right? We cleared out the werewolf cave. We spent most of the session divvying up all the magical items, and then upon leaving, we were heading towards. What was the name of the village we're heading towards? The hidden one. I can't remember its name. Up in the mountains. And
I don't think we have a name for it.
No.
On our way there,
yeah, I remember now. Yeah.
We came across this structure that was surrounded with mist. We landed, and then there was a door there, and then somebody, I can't remember who, I think it was Dana, knocked on the door.
Yeah.
And that's where we ended. But we only ended because the DM was expecting us to travel up from the bottom, not flying on top of eagles. And
that was some Lord of the Rings shit right there.
Isn't it an illusion as well?
No, it was some form of illusion, wasn't it? Because it was flickering.
Yeah, everything.
Except for the door.
Brighter.
Yes.
Everything seemed brighter and nicer and neater.
I think it's the same shit as the castle, where it's dilapidated, but there's like a nice sheen over it.
That was the Death House. Not the castle.
What wasn't the Death House like fully illusion?
No, the Death House had that like everything looked nicer than it really was.
Yeah.
And then the castle I don't think the castle was.
Yeah, the castle did too, because
Oh,
there was
definitely.
one night where the castle was completely dilapidated, and it was just ugly compared to what it was when we first went there.
Wait, hold on. Isn't that related to like the moon or something? Because it did feel like it's like cyclical.
Oh, I thought it was just when Strahd wasn't at home.
Oh,
When he's
that
not
could
there,
be.
it's like when he's there, there's an effort made to make it look nice, and when he's not, then the magic goes. So it might just be like something he does himself, or when
Yeah. Count
Yeah.
Bucket on Zarovich.
But we
Sorry, Bouquet.
we ended on the door being knocked. That's it.
Yep.
Am I still an eagle?
Eagle.
If you want to be.
That sounds like a goose.
Honk.
Yeah.
Honk.
Oh.
There was some talk in the chat about a Zone of Truth.
It was.
I thought we was gonna do that when we was in the cave, but we.
Yeah, it was cast in the cave, and then, but
We-
there was
I think
the.
we forgot about it because we ended the session here.
No. I brought it up at the end.
No, we said we were going to do it at the do it like so just so we can get on, rather than being stuck in the cave the entire session.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you guys want to do? The truth party or go in?
We could start with that if you like.
Yeah, we can start with the truth party, because might as well. I mean, it was casted
No.
before we flew, so.
Just to reiterate, we're standing in front of a door. There's probably some people standing behind the door, ears pressed to the door, going like, "What's going on there?" And we're dropping fruit bombs like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Zone of Truth.
Yeah, I mean, it was Zone of Truth for sure.
the Zone
So
of Truth is an area of effect, so if you ask them, they might also have to answer truthfully.
To be fair, when you're confronted
I
with
dare you to kiss the DM.
when you're confronted with a dangerous, scary door, what else do you do than just sit down and share feelings? I mean, this is like the nature of adventuring, isn't it?
Someone check if Strahd's in the neighborhood by coincidence within the truth zone.
He's listening in either way.
Can I do an alertness check, dear?
Sure, roll D100.
Yeah, I'll say fuck all.
And just before we start this whole Zone of Truth thing, can I ask you, Sal, what the DC saving throw is?
Well, there's a DC, but you can also willingly fail it. So
Yeah, but I thought if you willingly fail it, the person knows that. No, I thought you can't fail. Oh no, you can.
you can fail, you can not fail, but either way, the caster knows whether you failed or not.
Okay, so what's the DC to be able to not
Yeah.
tell the truth?
Uh,
I feel like it's important to get that started now before we start this.
DC 16. Charisma DC 16.
Cool. It's charisma saving throw. Okay. Cool.
Yes.
Totally
But-
unrelated. Unrelated. Why I was asking that. Just
the thing is that, well, we can roleplay it. Never mind.
Carry on.
Dun dun dun. Who wants to go first?
Before we
think-
start,
Yeah, I think the point is like, who's casting it?
Well, it'd be
Uh,
me casting it.
All right.
let's find a spot that's a bit more suitable first. Who left?
Bye, Joe.
Bye, Joe.
Oh, that's Joe.
Joe doesn't want to do Zone of Truth.
Right. Just gonna make sure that's on. Oh, Sal, how long does the holy weapon last for? Because it's still on me.
I don't think it lasts that long, and it's probably also concentration, so it would be gone.
Alright. I can't remove it for myself. You'll have to.
Oh, I'll do it. So, do we just agree that we are doing this somewhere else?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, why don't we just say we
but
do it
where?
while we're in the cave? Why don't we just say we did it in the cave, and this is just us looking back on the event?
Sure.
Yep.
Yep.
So traumatic at the time, we didn't really take on board what we were doing.
There's children around.
Can you hear us, Joe? Blink in chat if you can.
It's funny when his picture is only active.
He's on mute.
Yeah, but like he was typing in chat, so I thought maybe if he can hear us but not talk or something.
Just mute myself for just a moment.
Convenient there.
Very convenient.
Yeah. Ooh.
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean,
No.
I thought
No,
you said you were going to
but-
be on my side during this, Coins. Oh, we weren't supposed to talk about that. Were we?
I don't
Sorry.
know which side you're referring to, but all right.
Yeah, sorry.
Do you just want me to roll the save on everyone just to see who can?
No, I
lie
think
and who's
you
not?
have to do it every question, don't you?
No.
No, it's a zone. It's not a question of truth. It's a zone of truth, and it's a
Oh,
duration.
so you only have to roll the save throw once, then, yeah?
Oh, I
Um,
don't get to see the result.
No, on your start of your turn. So basically, every 6 seconds, you would need to.
Yeah, but we're not in.
No, but my point is that like Seraphim asked everyone whether they were willing. So the assumption is that everyone willingly fails, like lets the spell take.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not what I took from that. I took from that I'm willing to answer questions, not that I'm willing to tell you the truth.
Well, we were very clear about it.
Well, then I must have obviously misunderstood because I'll be doing a saving throw. Just saying.
You'll be
done
doing it like every 6 seconds.
I do it every 6 seconds then.
Why every 6 seconds, though?
Well,
It's at the start of your turn.
Until the first time or starts its turn, there must make a person saving throw. All right. Well, yeah.
Are we going in order then?
All right. I'll start the fighting music then. All right, everybody, roll for initiative.
have you not got
Here we go.
Dr. Phil's theme song, though? I think that would be better, wouldn't it?
The what song?
The Dr. Phil theme music. It's going to be like a touchy-feely episode, but
I don't have that prepared. Sadly, very sadly.
Seraphim willingly fails every time.
Alright, I will roll Zep's initiative. Alright. So we will start with round 0, where our heroes contemplate the meaning of life, and Seraphim starts a zone of truth. Is there anything we need to do before we start the round? Tell me now.
Well, I wasn't necessarily aiming for that we go into initiative, but more to point out to Joby that if he wants to roll for it, instead of willingly fail to have a conversation, he's gonna have to do it every 6 seconds.
that's fine. But this might work out better because it means there's a structure to the questions we ask each other, right? If we know there's
It's not an interrogation.
No, it gives everyone the opportunity to feel like they're getting a question in, right?
Well, let's just role play it. So, Bax, why are you hesitant to simply tell the truth?
Right. So do I roll now or?
We're
No,
let's just assume
yeah.
we haven't started yet.
Okay, I don't know what you mean, Seraphim. I'm more than happy to answer any questions anyone has for me.
Yes, but I assumed that when we discussed using Zone of Truth, that we were willing to give each other that truth.
What makes you think I'm not willing to be honest and forthcoming with my answers?
Well, are you willing to subject yourself to the effects of the spell then?
I am willing to answer any and all questions put towards me. I have nothing to hide.
Well, you did not answer my question just now.
I answered your question to the best of my abilities. I believe that any question that is asked to me, I will answer truthfully. For I am a holy man, and I don't believe in lies.
Wait, does that mean... Are you trying to tell me you are unable to tell some truths?
You don't know what you mean. I'll answer any question, and as truthfully and as honestly as I can.
Can I do an insight check on that?
Sure.
Like, not necessarily that he thinks that he's telling the truth or willing to tell the truth, but there's always something off when it comes to this. And I'm trying to look into it. Insight. A 14.
What would you like me to do? Never had an insight check rolled against me. What do I do? What do I do?
Well, you can roll deception. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
So
It is.
Deception is-
I know,
Somebody
Sebastian. I know.
gauge, yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
This is
And you can
Is
roll it
Pathfinder?
hidden if you want.
I rolled it hidden, yes.
Is it Pathfinder? Is it Delta Green? Is it Call of Cthulhu?
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
it
yeah.
Blades in the Dark? Is it Alien RPG? Is it Dungeoneering? Is it Jesus Christ?
Sebas,
Yep.
when I roll hidden, I can't see the outcome, so you'll have to whisper me what my number was.
All right, I will whisper sweet nothings in your ear.
Ooh.
And there we go.
So, as far, you can see that I'm trying to be as honest as I possibly can. Like, I don't believe that I'm trying to be misleading in any way.
Okay.
What troubles you, Seraphim? Have I not proven myself a loyal and trustworthy companion? Have I not saved everyone's lives at least 3 times over? Have I not given my life at least 3 times over?
Well, yes, I agree with all of that, but
So what?
you have bouts of secrecy sometimes, and those make me, well, if not anxious, they make me curious.
Well, I'm just a private man who has been hurt many times before and don't always believe that being completely open and vulnerable. You know, I wear this armor for a reason. It keeps me safe, physically and emotionally,
Against us?
against all.
So, are you yourself lacking that trust that you're asking?
I've had my doubts in the time that I've spent with all of you, but I'd like to think that I'm starting to become more comfortable and more grounded in my opinions of each and every one of you. I'm still willing to give my life to protect each and every one of you, though, regardless of how I feel.
Well,
I don't understand what makes you doubt my conviction to this cause or to this party.
well, the fact that you just did not... You seemed to circumvent the question whether you are willing to subject yourself to the effects of the Zone of Truth spell.
To be honest, I'm but a simple man. I don't quite understand what you're referring to.
I'm trying to
willing answer your
lie,
question.
Max. That's what he's trying to say.
Why would I lie? I have nothing to lie about.
Well,
You
step
don't
in
need
the
so-
zone and be happy.
You don't need any of this sorcery. You just ask me and I will be forthcoming.
Yes.
Sorcery? You're the sorcerer, sir. I've seen you messing around with the things.
I'm enjoying the experience, but I don't feel the need to have to subject anyone to any sort of spell to get the truth from them.
We're just trying to level the playing field.
And I'm happy to.
No one's
answer.
even asked you a question yet, Max. Honestly, why?
I don't know what to say to you. I'm open and honest. I'm like a book. Read me.
Well, in that case, why not subject yourself? Like, what's the objection there?
I will subject myself, but there are just some things that I feel are private, and I don't know what you're going to ask me.
Well, you're not obligated to answer. That's the beauty of it. But if you answer, it must be the truth in the Zone of Truth.
Lead the fifth.
Just to give everyone like the same idea about this spell, You step into the zone, and either you fail or save.
You step into the zone.
Way to the danger zone.
So you
Is
can
on.
willingly fail the save to take every complexity out of this situation. That would just mean that we all know everyone is speaking the truth when they speak. Ricky is casting the spell. He will know whether you have failed or succeeded.
But he won't know if we succeed and are lying. He'll just
Yes,
know.
he will. Because he knows you're succeeding. He doesn't know you're
No,
lying.
I don't know. I can't see the
He'd
results.
know that we succeeded on the save, but he won't know if from that we've lied or we have told the truth.
Yeah, which takes away the whole point of Zone of Truth.
No. What's
Let's
going
just say, moving forward, as far as you're concerned, Bax is willing to answer your questions. If he feels that he doesn't want to answer the question, maybe truthfully, he'll roll.
Well, I've just rolled then, and what's going? I can't see the results if it's good or.
No, but I'm trying to say, according to the spell, Ricky will know whether anyone succeeded or failed.
Yeah.
And you think I'm going to care about that part of the spell?
Well,
what I'm saying is,
Up until now, Ricky didn't even read the spell.
Yeah.
So
This is me.
now, let's just say at this point in
Oh
time,
my god.
Seraphim is. Let's just say that moving into it, we all understand the rules behind the Zone of Truth, and if there's any point that I feel that I want to roll a save, then I shall roll a save regardless. Regardless of if he knows or not. I understand the premise of the spells. I understand what it means, and I am a-okay with it.
Let's go.
As
Round
far
one.
as Seraphim is concerned, because this is outside the game, as far as Seraphim is concerned, I am totally game to answer your questions. Any questions put towards me. As honest and as openly as I possibly can.
Coins, can I ask you to add an NPC next to us and you play him? Did you add Jerry Springer?
I like the idea, but no.
no. Come on, can we start therapy already?
But Luke, do you understand what I'm saying? That like Ricky, whether you want it or not, he would know.
He would know that I succeeded on my save, not that if I was lying. Yeah, I get it. I 100% get it.
No, I'm asking Luke because.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I know. Yes.
Okay.
It's important that you know this. Come on,
very
man.
I know.
Now, let's get our lawyering hats on and let's do this.
So, Ricky casts the zone.
The Zone of Truth.
Before you do,
Yes.
I want to do one tiny, teeny thing, and this is taking already too long. Oh my god, so many sound effects. Alright. Are you all ready for the Zone of Truth?
I was born ready, baby.
Alright, here we go. You enter a zone that you cannot really see, but you can feel it all around you. As each and every one of you feels like a blanket is thrown over you. Some of you feel compelled to accept the blanket, maybe even wear it. Some others of you might be fighting this blanket for one way or another. Ricky looks at each and every one of you and says, "We're now in a safe space."
I just want to tell you both, good luck. We're all counting on you.
Let's get it on. What do you say?
Let's go in order now. We rolled
Yeah.
initiative.
Should we just sit in a circle according to what you call initiative, Ricky?
Yes, I'll put on a powdered wig. I'll be the judge.
I'll be anyone's lawyer, if you ask me.
Order, order, order.
Order on the court!
Yes.
Not all at once.
I'm waiting on the judge. My honorable judge. I'm asking.
My honourable judge. Well, let's go in this lovely initiative order. So, first to the stand, Fireball Tresh. State your question.
I'm skipping my turn. I don't really have a question for any of you. I just want to move on with this, but if you have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer, but I just want to get on with this, really.
Okay. Next. Well, it'd be me. Well, I want to ask Zucky a lovely question.
Is
Can you hear me, Joe?
I can hear you guys now.
Yeah,
Yes.
we can hear you.
Hey,
I was having some kind of problem joining the server. Every time I tried rejoining, it would just spam this big box of errors.
Okay.
And then it cut out my audio and everything else. But I can hear you now. What's up?
Well, Zucky, I've got to ask you,
Mhm.
as a warlock, who is your patron?
Joe Strahd.
Willingly?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah,
Yes.
it seemed the best option.
what?
What? Just... Well, it was a question. There, we found that out. Bax,
Yes?
your question to the party.
Well, I've been curious. I've noticed something quite peculiar in our time spent together. Oh, just so I know, do we get multiple questions? Because I have a few questions I'd like to know.
Oh, sure, go ahead.
Okay,
It's
so
a safe space.
the first question is, I'm not body shaming anyone, but Seraphim,
Yes.
why don't you show us your true face? Or is what we're seeing now your true face? Because I've noticed that you seem to have the ability to shift your appearance at will, and I'm generally curious as to if this is the real you or just a persona that you have put across for us.
Oh. Well, I assumed you guys have seen my true face. Sometimes when I change, I have to go to my own face in between before I can change fully.
I've seen you wear many faces. It's hard to know which one it was yours.
He's Strahd, kill him.
Can you show us your true face?
Seraphim looks around at the group.
It's a safe space, Seraphim.
Yes, but this face has killed my family. It's often the face that brings me danger. I'm not really used to showing it, but do you really wish to see it?
Indeed, I do.
Seraphim lowers his head, and his long white hair falls in front of his face. And you can see his hair growing even longer. And it was white, but it grows even whiter until it looks almost like it's made of silver or some kind of metal. And as he raises his head, puts his hair aside, you see a relatively young man with a skin that's just so dully gray that it's almost just simply without color. and the same white face, and in his eyes you can see gray spots that seem to have like no depth to them. They just hollowy look towards you. This is me, Bax. This is how I truly look. But I've grown used to the Seraphim you know. He feels right at home.
But surely it's harder to know where you're going if you can't accept where you've been.
Sure. I know this face lies underneath at all times. When I'm alone and look in a mirror, I use this face to look and to be seen. It's just other people that have a very hard time with it.
I can't imagine why. You should be proud of who you are. Thank you for sharing this.
I'm glad you did not react the way people often do. And he changes back into Seraphim.
I will forego any further questions for a moment.
So back to the judge. Zuki, you're next.
I have no questions specific to any of you. Just on the mere fact that I don't have any, like, none of you guys are suspect to me anymore. And my mind is just focused on finishing these tasks.
Dana.
I am only here to kill Strahd. I have no questions. You are just a means to an end for me. I am sorry.
Right then. Seraphim.
Well, I'm quite surprised at the uneagerness maybe to ask each other questions now that we are able to know one answers truthfully. In any case, I have a simple question, and maybe to expedite the answering of it, I would like to ask each one of you to answer yes or no, and maybe that leads to other questions, you know? My first question would be, do you hold any loyalty to Strahd or his goals? Trish, please, go first.
Nope.
Rudy.
No.
Seraphim,
No.
like, eagerly turns to Bax.
So,
How about you, Bax?
so what is that I roll again? A charisma saving throw, yeah?
Yeesh.
What's it, charisma? It's in there. It's DC 16, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I just wrote it in the chat because then it doesn't really matter then, does it? No, I do not.
Seraphim looks at Ricky.
He's looking to see if I try to save. He's looking for confirmation. Like,
I'd give him a nod.
what about
And
Succeed?
that little eye look of just
And what about you, Succeed?
Well, hold on. Bax,
Yes.
why did you resist the effects of the spell?
I don't know.
You mean you didn't do it on purpose?
I don't know. I'm more than happy to answer your questions, but no, I don't know. I have no allegiance to him.
If you... shit.
Because it's still my turn.
Yeah, exactly.
Seraphim, why do you doubt me so much?
Well, I don't necessarily doubt you, but we're doing this to have the assurances that the spell give us.
Then simply ask the question you want to know the answer to.
Well,
Am I a spy for Strahd? No, I am not. Do I want to see him vanquished and order restored into this realm? Yes, I do. What more can you possibly want to know?
why you resist the effects of the spell? I keep repeating it.
I'm not trying to resist anything. I'm just who I am. I'm not actively trying to deceive anyone. It's just within my nature.
Your nature. It's your nature to deceive?
No, it's my nature to protect.
Yes.
There is no more. That is my nature, is to protect.
Yes.
Protect the weak and the innocent, and to bring good and truth and righteousness to the world.
Which doesn't explain you resisting the spell again.
I don't know what you want from me, Seraphim. I am being as honest as I can, and as honest as I've always been. I am not an agent for Strahd. I am not a person to try to do harm to anyone. Just there are some things in my past that I've said too much.
You asked me to show my true self. I would like to see yours.
I am who I am. I've never tried not to be. There's just things in my past that I'd rather not talk about and share. It's as simple as that. It's got nothing to do with where we are or anything. I'm just...
Seraphim leans forward. Then why did you ask me to show the face that brings down anger upon me and killed my family?
Well, to be
Why
fair...
would you ask if you would not do it in return?
To be fair, I did not know that was why you do not wear your face. I was merely curious to know who it is that I am fighting with. And
I explained it.
Well, you did after, but not... If I knew that before, asking you that question, I would not have asked.
I explained to you and then asked you again whether you truly wanted to see it.
My apologies. I clearly did not understand. But rest assured, I am here to do Lathander's work. And I am here for the good of all. And I will give my life, as I have done on many occasions, to protect those who need to see this through.
Yes, you would do everything. Apparently. You would do everything except apparently subject yourself to the truth we hold in this circle. I have no more question for you, so maybe let's continue.
Well, hang on, one moment. Then ask again your question. And I will willingly answer the truth without any form of deception, even though I was not trying to deceive you. Ask, and I shall answer.
Are you bound to any loyalty to Strahd or his goals?
I am not bound in any way to Strahd or any of his associates. I owe them no allegiance.
Seraphim looks at Ricky again.
Well, do you roll again?
No.
Same contested.
Good. How about you, Zug?
I have no allegiance to anybody anymore.
Well, you just said you hold Strahd as your patron.
It doesn't say anything about allegiance.
But okay then. What is your contract with him then exactly?
I haven't talked to him in a very long time. Days, even.
May I ask a question to you, Sugged?
Mhm.
Has Strahd, at any point in the time that you have been with us, given you any instructions that has caused us harm or has caused us to fail at any tasks given?
Oh, that's actually a great question. Because
I love your answer, Joe.
so far, at least 4 things the Strahd has asked us to do in a group has caused us harm. But we've done them.
But have you been responsible that Strahd has given you to hinder our progress in our quest to relieve him of his duties?
No.
Have you at all given any information to him that has compromised us in any way?
Did you forget that they ripped me apart?
I was there. I did
They're
not.
not exactly my friends. I have no allegiance with them whatsoever. And he hasn't asked me to do anything.
But the question was, did you pass him any information that has been detriment to our success in any
No.
shape or form?
Nope.
And Trish, how about you? Have you at all given any aid to the enemy, being that of Strahd or his forces?
No. As I've answered before.
What about you, Ricky?
You know for a fact that I'm here, Gillian. I'm on a suicide mission. I do not intend to return to Dark.
We're on a mission from God.
Gonna get the band back together. I have one final question for you, Ricky. How far does your zone of truth stretch?
Let's say, if we all look at this lovely fellow in the middle of us, Jerry, is it? Yes. He's about 15 foot around from him.
I have no more questions, Your Honor.
Well, let's continue the circle then. Zuck, you said you hold no loyalties outside of this group. Dana, how about you?
I have no loyalties to Strahd.
Do you have any loyalties to someone else?
No, not really. I have a friend, but that's about it.
Who's that friend then?
He's called Slim Bobby.
Wait, what?
Seraphim looks around, and he asks.
Name or Slim by nature?
Seraphim looks like to his right, to his left, to everyone, and then back to Dana.
So I'm pulling out a monster book going.
Is Slim Bobby with us in this space?
In a sense, but I do not think he would be willing to come out of his ring at this point.
His what? Sorry?
Out of his ring?
Is Dana wearing any jewelry on her person?
Single ring on the right hand on the pink.
Mr. DM, do I instantly recognise this is a ring of mind shielding?
Honestly?
You have one.
Yes. Is it the one that's...
Let's see. Inventory. Where is it? It's the... Well, you tell us, Dana.
No, it's not that.
Tell us. Oh, Trish, go ahead.
I'm just going to ask the question that I think everyone wants to know. Who is Slim Bobby?
He is a strange person I once met. And he saved my life, and then he gave me some powers.
And you've you're wearing his soul in this ring?
No, I do not know how it precisely works. I just know I can do all kinds of. I think it would be called magic. Thanks to him, but that's about it.
So he's like a patron.
I do not know. It is just he lives in the ring, and thanks to him, I can do magic, or what seems to be magic.
Does he know Strahd? Do you know?
I will ask him next time I communicate with him, but I do not think he does so, because he's been trapped for a very long time.
Well, I learned something new, Dana.
As did I.
How did you meet him if he's been trapped in that ring for a very long time?
I do not really remember. I just remember fire and a burning building above me, and afterwards waking up with the ring and him next to me.
Do you feel the urge to throw the ring into a volcano?
Not really.
Oh,
Is it your precious by chance?
No, not really. He is a bit weird, and it would not be called someone that is precious to me, but he is friendly.
How do you communicate with him?
I just kinda do. I do not know.
Like in your mind, or do you see him and talk to him?
I can also summon him sometimes, but
Do it.
not been able to since I got here. Not been able to since I got here. It's like he's blocked.
So like the god, what's his face?
What's his face?
I was waiting for that.
The thunder. No one's seen the thunder. No.
That's the one. That's his face.
Are we ready for a new round of questions, maybe?
Well, we need to get the unknown humanoid's final thoughts.
I still have a. Not everyone's answered this question.
Oh,
Seraphim,
yes.
are you in league or have allegiance to Strahd or any of his minions or compatriots?
Seraphim smiles.
You know, the interesting thing is I sometimes feel like I'm one of the few that has not even toyed with the thought. Maybe outside of the one moment we all received a quest from him. But no. Not the evil gods in this place, nor Strahd has grasped their influence upon me.
And have you, at any point in the time that you have spent with us or within Barovia, done anything that is detriment to our success? Willingly?
Well, yes, I might have done that a few times, but if anything, the goal was never to hurt this group, it was to save myself. Like the times that I saved myself and Trish at Baba Lagisa's house. I will not die, Bax. They have killed enough of us. already.
The Thunder willing, no more will die.
And so, does Selene help me do that? Exactly that.
I have but one question more for each and every one of you that will be all I have left to ask, if I may.
Order, in order.
Nice.
It shall wait. Please continue.
You'll pass your turn, Seraphim.
The
Oh,
man in the
it?
center looks at each and every one of you and says, "Some great truths have been revealed here, but I'm curious to see what the next round holds. Carry on."
Why is he evil?
Yeah, why is he an enemy?
Are we gonna kill Jerry at the end?
Come on, he's always evil.
Jerry Springer is definitely chaotic evil.
Yes.
An argument could be made for neutral chaotic, though, right?
No. He
yeah,
likes to stir
well.
the pot.
Of course,
He likes
it's
to stir the pot.
Jerry.
It's the whole premise of the show, really. Like,
Yeah. Oh, wait, what was the bouncer name again?
Steve.
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 Didn't he, in the end?
Get Steve on the map.
No. Maybe later, but no. All right, round.
and 90s television was a whole nother animal, now that I think
Yes.
about it.
Yes,
I love
like the amount of daytime talk shows, like the Ricky Lake show was also really weird.
I was thinking about how healing for the soul it was that Jerry Springer would bring in a couple of black dudes and some dudes from the KKK, and the dudes from the KKK would get smacked in the face
Yes.
with chairs.
Yes,
Holy shit.
indeed. But
Oh, that was weird.
round 2. You are not the father.
Trish.
My turn. Look it. You once said that you had the ambition to usurp Strahd and take over his throne. Is that
Yeah.
still the case?
No. But yeah.
But
What?
Yeah,
Please explain.
That was the case until I met Esmeralda. So the plans have kind of changed, but stayed the same. I want a new body, and I want to leave here or stay here with Esmeralda. But I assume I'm gonna have to still get Straud out of the way for this to happen.
But you no longer want to rule this place yourself.
Yeah, I mean, if it happens, it happens. But
nice.
it'd be
You
a
know
perk.
what? Good enough for me.
Joe, I fucking love you, my dude.
Yeah, but no.
Oh, this is so funny.
I could do this like for the next 10 sessions. This is good. I'm
This
golden.
is really entertaining.
I'm golden. All right, so Trish, was that your question?
Yes.
Come on, Rudy. Bring a question. Bring a question.
Rudy. So, I like the thought of going round the party and everyone answering a yes/no question. So, if it come down to it, and we're all on death's door, would you leave a member of this party on the battlefield?
How is that
Trish.
even a question? Because
Yes.
everybody did this except for
Yes.
Max, I think.
Because Pax was the one that everyone was leaving.
Well,
Don't forget Dana. Dana's never left anyone behind.
Don't forget that
Okay.
poor boy that Seraphim left.
I'll retcon the question then.
Wait, which one?
What? Who?
Lady Walker's son or whatever.
Oh, but that dude, that
Victor.
little boy was
Yeah, he was a
awesome.
prick.
He doesn't count.
Serial killer in the making, dude. I had no remorse doing that. Me, Ali had no remorse doing that.
Oh, I don't have another question to think about it. I'm the judge. What are you on about? So,
You can still ask. You can still ask the question. You know.
well, it's pretty pointless. I can't think of any questions at the minute. I'm a bit too high for it at the second.
I have a question for each and every one of you. Do you want to see Strahd dead? Or do you want to see him removed from power in a non-violent way?
I want his hat on a pike.
Jerry looks up and says, "Non-violent, you say?"
Thank you, Dana.
Steve,
Trish?
Steve, stay there.
Trish?
I in theory don't really care either way, but I don't think it's realistic to expect him to step down in a non-violent manner.
Would you be adverse to ending his existence?
No.
Zakid?
No.
No.
Wow.
You don't have any problems with killing Strahd?
No. But people like that shouldn't die. They should, suffer even longer.
Ooh, okay.
But having him suffer would bring suffering to others.
Well, it depends on who's doing the suffering, Bax.
Well, if he is allowed to live, then he would always bring suffering to those around him. He would find a way. The only good vampire, my friend, is a dead vampire. Same goes with a tyrant. Seraphim?
Oh, I do not care necessarily about Strahd as a man, dying or living. I mean, he has deserved whatever comes his way, but I think more to the point, my wish is for this land to be liberated from whatever force puts this upon them, and I think we've learned that even Strahd himself is submitted to that force. Does that answer your question?
Would you mind killing him if the moment comes?
The moment that I saw my father walking a dead man's procession when I was with Zucked. Every bit of morality or conscience that would pull me back from killing a man evaporated into the sky.
I'm gonna need a yes or no from you.
That's a very explicit, even though it's flowery worded. It's a yes. I do not mind killing him.
Yes, you do not mind killing him.
I do not mind. Bax, what do you want? We're gonna kill the guy. Yes.
Forgive me. I have seen many lawyering shows, and it's all about the detail in the words.
That's why I try to be so precise with them.
And you, Tricky Ricky.
Tricky Ricky. Can I roll advantage? With an inspiration.
Are you using the inspiration on yourself?
Yeah.
But
What's
Luke,
the rule?
Luke, you're the only person to know if you've succeeded or failed.
Like, it doesn't matter.
You
I
can
don't-
No,
lie.
if it doesn't mind, you can use it. If it doesn't
Alright.
matter, you can use it.
You can lie, Luke. And we would
Literally,
never
no one will know.
Because
No,
only
but he does
He
he
would
himself
know.
still has to succeed, right?
Yeah, you have to
No.
succeed. Yeah, he does. He has to succeed to not tell a lie.
Oh yeah. In that way, yeah.
Since we're in the circle, wouldn't we all have Bax's aura protection
No.
thing?
Because Bax only gives it to those that he wants to at any given time. And right now, none of you are getting it.
Oh, Spirit Guardians now might all of a sudden just stop hurting you.
Go on, Luke. Roll your
Panic
dice.
in the Disco.
And that's why we rolled initiative. But you rolled a 13 on your first roll there, buddy.
Can't I use an inspiration? Come on.
Tell us the truth, my friend.
All right, that's an
Well, either
inspiration
say the
gone.
truth or say nothing at all.
Well,
That sounds like a good country song.
plead the fifth. No.
Either say the
Ronan Keating
truth.
sing it
or
best.
say-
Are we going with the 13 so I can't lie?
Wait, didn't Ronan Keating sing it best when he said nothing at all?
Indeed.
Hey. Or is it you just know that I'm lying?
No. Like you are the only one
lie.
that would know that. But
So it
If
doesn't
you-
matter.
if you fail the save, you can only speak the truth.
Which
Yeah.
you
Shut up.
save, so.
But you would know if you lied or not, and how much it hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
How guilty I am. So
Yes.
yeah, I am. Oh, I'll wait until. Yes.
Oh, you use your inspiration. I checked it off
Yes.
because
Well, I
that's the
rolled
last
21.
inspiration you were gonna get.
Oh shit.
The inspiration stream has been damned.
No, because you're gonna love this answer. So back. So, is the 21? Are we going with the 21?
You're going with the 21. I'm
going with the
not going
21.
anywhere.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm willing to go the diplomatic route.
Sorry, diplomatic route to kill him.
No.
I don't understand your answer.
Yeah, no. Yeah, as long as he's gone, and the people are not suffering. Doesn't matter what happens to him.
So you don't mind killing him?
Well,
That's the question.
he's the greatest vampire ever lived.
I'm sorry.
I'm with Zuckid as well. The man needs to suffer.
I don't understand. He's the greatest vampire that ever lived, but
Yeah.
he needs to suffer.
Of course. He's immortal. Why end it? Make him suffer.
And who's gonna do that? You?
Yeah, Zuckid.
You're gonna keep him locked up in a basement somewhere?
What, Ravenloft? Why not?
Bring him out whenever you feel the need to punch the gimp around, right?
Think of what he's done to each and every one of you since you've been here. Think what he's done to me. Kazan's tower's blown. Tony the Tiger's gone. We won't talk about Piccolo.
Poor Piccolo.
Oh, Piccolo.
Ricky,
Pour one out for your homies.
are you going to die when Strahd dies?
I'm not intrinsically trapped with him, if that's what you're trying to say. I will do everything in my power to remove that man from power, and if that means my life, then so be it.
Are you trying to keep him alive?
I want the man to suffer.
Answer it with a yes or no. Are you trying to keep him alive?
No.
Allow me to ask you this question. If it comes down to it, will any of you get in my way for delivering that final blow?
I won't.
I
I
will.
might. Just so I could deliver the blow. I want his head on a pike. I want it to burn in the sun. I want his body gone forever, nobody to find a piece. So I might step in front of you just to stab him before you do.
Seraphim looks a bit bummed because he was about to say the same thing.
You've been here mere days, I've been here months. Could be years for all I know. He's my greatest nemesis. If you think you're going to be the one to hit him, you've got another thing coming.
The question is, does he see you as a nemesis or just a minor inconvenience?
Wow, kick a man while he's down.
Damn.
Just so that I understand the rules of this court, can I ask my final question now, or do I need? Is it one question per round?
Well, not everyone answered your question this round.
I asked everybody.
Oh,
May I ask another question, or do I need to wait for another round?
Order. Ask your question.
I only have but one last thing I need to know for me to carry on this campaign.
Do you want a funk?
Would any of you leave me on the battlefield to die?
Let's have a small break.
Wow.
Have a think.
That's a Cliffy.
Yeah.
Right, Sebas?
Yes.
That's actually quite a loaded question.
God. Eating
That
when
we
you're
wouldn't even
stoned.
know if Bax would, in turn, tell us the truth about it.
No, but this is one of those times when my actions speak louder than words kind of come through, as I have, stayed on the battlefield for each and every one of you.
Come on, mate, lawyer it.
Yeah, but we don't want to touch some of your actions.
Okay. I'll contest that. At what point with Ricky? Give me an example. Back up your words, Bax.
Give you an example of when I stayed on the battlefield to protect
No,
you.
when you saved Ricky's life.
Oh my god, where do you want to start?
I want to hear. I love hearing about my exploits of nearly dying.
He has no active memory of nearly dying.
I protected you in the werewolf cave for a start. That was
true.
minutes ago. I mean, that's just for starters. When we were in Blinksies, I got in the way between you and those little Muppet doll things.
I remember a time, Bax, where you left
I wasn't
me
in
the castle
Blinksies.
and I got torn apart.
You were.
He left before Blinksy died.
Hang on, one at a time. All right, no, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
It wasn't Blinksies.
No, I left. I didn't leave you until the dog was found. Yes.
No, you didn't. It's that room with all the puppets. I threw myself in front of them for you, so we didn't jump on your face. And as for Joe's comment, I didn't leave you to get mauled. I stayed until I saw your severed head. So,
Didn't you technically see a severed head when you left the building, though? You
no.
were riding down the bridge. Then you looked back and you saw Suckhead's face.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and whose side are you on? Shut up. I mean, come on, man. Don't help him.
Oh, I'm not helping. I'm just being Jerry Springer.
I tried to protect you when you'd hit that heart. I even told you it's probably a bad idea. And you went.
This is true.
And then I got chased up into the tower with all those vampires. What else was I supposed to do?
How'd you get out?
I killed all the fucking vampires. I threw them off the top of the. I used the amulet, didn't I? And threw them off the top.
I think you yourself jumped off the top as well.
No, I threw them off the top. But if I'd thought about it, I had a ring of featherfall. I probably could have jumped.
Today's episode, Bax is sus.
Joe, I'm gonna make you proud. I've got a donut.
Oh, nice, man.
Ah.
Joe,
Yes.
if you think I'm sus, my friend, ask me a question. When he comes back, ask a question. And then clear the air and see how sus I really am.
What is your favorite color?
Blue. No, green.
Did you really wear that tutu we found in the dungeon?
Glow got it for me. I'm not lying. I haven't lied.
Oh, I am fucking dehydrated.
As I said to Seraphim, the devil is in the detail, is it not?
It always is.
All about the words that we use.
Yeah, but it's just as much about the words that we don't use. What's not been said is often a bigger book than what's actually been said.
Mr. DM, am I this super secret spy that's been working against them this entire time?
Well, you tell us.
You tell me. You're in charge.
Who is?
I'm not in charge. It's your destiny, and I'm just here to narrate it.
Destiny, and in the great words of Uhtred Beppenberg, destiny is all. Does anyone want to?
So,
Does anyone
Max asked a question.
That's the Last Kingdom.
I've seen it.
I did too.
I just finished watching the last episode of, the last episode. Loved it.
Max asked a question. What do you say?
Whose turn is it?
It's an open question to all, so just answer when you want to.
Wait, what was the question?
I asked if any of you would leave me to die on the battlefield.
Yes.
Yep.
If it meant my life, yes.
It depends. Do you
Yeah.
wish to be left behind?
Answer the question, Dana.
I cannot answer the question if I do not have all parameters. Do you
Wait.
wish to be left behind on the battlefield?
I wish for you to answer this question. My wishes are irrelevant. Would you leave me to die on the battlefield?
It all depends on the moment. I cannot answer this in truth without stating a absolute that I am not comfortable with. So I cannot say to you if I would leave you behind. It all depends on the moment.
But under the right circumstances, you would be willing to leave me to die.
It was a yes.
Actually, Bex, I think you and I would be quite similar in our words that we would leave each other dead on the battlefield if one or another would become an obstacle in this quest.
I would not leave any of you to die on the battlefield, regardless of the situation.
Okay, let me give a hypothetical situation then. If you were to fall in a very unfortunate situation, I would try to drag you out of there. If you were to fall in a situation that is completely your fault, I will hesitate to run back in and save you.
And Trish?
Depending on the circumstances, I'd leave any of you behind.
I appreciate you. I appreciate your candor and honesty in this, but I will not lie. This saddens me greatly that I have given myself freely and body, mind, and soul to protect you. And to know that you wouldn't help me when I need it gives me cause for concern. And
That was not your question, though. Your question was if we would try to save you.
no.
The question was not if we would try to help you. If it comes to helping,
My question.
probably would.
My question was, would you leave me to die? In which you all replied yes. And like I said, it saddens me to know that my actions haven't been enough to secure your aid when maybe I may need it. And it just reminds me, or it does though, it reminds me of the times that I have fallen in somewhat needless situations because I've been left.
But Bax, I've saved your life once or twice, just like any other person in this party has.
And you can't ask everyone to give their undying life just to save you.
Who said anything about undying life? I just simply asked you if you would leave me to die.
No,
Not if
no.
you would sacrifice
Leave you to
yourself.
die and aid you are two different separate things. If we're able to aid you, we will and do. I've sworn that as a cleric.
Then
Even if you are a liability,
if it meant-
we will try to aid you.
If
How
it
am I-
meant my life, then I'm sorry. No, I can't give you my life.
all I could ask is for your honesty in which you have given me. You have given me a lot to ponder and to think.
But hold on, Bax. I think most of us understood your question as would you save my life under every and any circumstance?
My question was, would you leave me to die? Not would you sacrifice yourself for me?
Well,
And
I
you all
don't-
answered yes, you would leave me to die.
because I at least understood the question differently.
I
Did
do.
not.
I understood it. Would I leave you to die if it meant dying myself?
Okay, well, let me rephrase the question in the most absolute way. Would you leave me to die if there was a chance to save me that
No.
did cost you your life? Is that a better question? Is that more direct to you?
Yes,
That's a better question.
Of course, we'd save you.
And yes,
I wouldn't expect any of you to sacrifice yourself for me.
well, Max, again, the only way we would leave you out on a battlefield would be if circumstances dramatically change. As far as I know you, as far as you've shown yourself, I'd rather keep you alive than dead.
You are very useful.
You keep me alive because I'm useful?
and pretty.
I wouldn't go that far.
You got this kind of glow to you.
Max looks around and thinks to himself, "Right, I haven't taken off my helmet in quite some time."
Just got a black line of dirt down the middle.
No, I like men in helmets.
Mm.
I'm glad you said in helmets and not just men's helmets. Move on. I truly have no further questions.
Order! Zuckid, your next question, sir.
I have no more questions either. Like I said, you guys aren't suspect to me. Except for maybe.
Well,
Bax.
No.
What?
Or, carry on.
ask your question then.
Yes.
Bax. Why do you really carry trophies of the things you kill? And there's a second part to that. You're a man of God, paladin.
One question per
cleric,
turn.
Alone.
Order!
Even though your gods haven't reached you here, why are you still not trying to pray to reach out?
Which one would you like me to answer first, Zuckid?
That's on you.
Well, the easiest one to answer would be the second question, and I pray to the thunder every minute of every day. Just because I don't openly show you my faith doesn't mean that I don't carry it within. The thunder has reached me. He is with me always. And as for your first part of your question, it's more complicated than a time would allow. But suffice to say, it's not so much trophies I carry, but reminders. Reminders that I am doing Lathander's work, and reminding me of my devotion to my Lord.
I was just wondering. I was worried you might have fallen a little bit.
I'm no more in line with my beliefs than I have been when we came here. They may have had a slight hiccup along the way, and rightly so. This place changes you somewhat, but I'd like to think that I am more secure in my beliefs, and I will do everything I can to see out the work of my Lord.
Fair enough.
DM, I have a question. I believe that at several points in this adventure you have told us about the complete lack of connection to our gods.
Well, it's twofold. On the one hand, you do not hear your gods, where you would normally feel and see the presence of your gods. There's nothing there. And the second thing is, How many of you actually try to pray to your god?
Several times, especially at the beginning.
Yep. Did you get an answer?
Oh, no.
All right.
So, considering that, Seraphim will ask, but Bax, if none of the people in this land, nor I or anyone in this group that has a spiritual connection, a divine connection to their gods, are able to speak to them, how can you?
Oh, my dear Seraphim, I never said I could speak to my God. I said my God is with me. He is with me when I look around and I see children playing, which, to be fair, isn't very often here, but still. Or I see nature, or I see kindness or love given, or just sheer light. And everywhere I go, my Lord is with me. What more can one ask for? You don't always have to know and speak to your deity to know that your deity is around.
Do I understand it correctly then that you feel the same partial disconnect we all feel?
I do feel differently in this place, yes.
In what way do you feel different?
Like you said, it feels different with my Lord than what it was outside of this place, but that's not to say he's not with me.
Okay.
In what way is your God with you?
I just explained it to you, did I not?
Well, if that's exactly the way you feel about it, then yes.
Indeed it is. This is my feelings.
Feelings.
There are many like it, but these ones are mine.
Sexual feeling. Sultan.
Is that
That
your
was
question?
your question?
It wasn't me asking the question.
Yeah, it was your turn.
Your
We
turn?
deviated from it, but it was your turn.
Joe asked me the question and I answered it.
Mhm.
It's Joe's
Oh,
turn.
that's true.
Oh,
Yeah, that was my question a long
To
time ago.
satisfy you.
Yep.
It's okay. Do you still feel me suspect?
Well, you did give the idol away. So,
I was under a spell. It was not a deliberate action.
if you say so, then.
Am I lying? Ricky?
well, he's not resisting.
Alright, if you say so.
I do say so. I gave nothing away freely. That was within. No, that's a lie. I gave. Hang on. Let's think about this. I got to word this right. I gave nothing away that I would give away at this moment in time.
What? Well, as in right now?
As in, right now, I would not give him the idol as I did at that moment.
So why did you?
Because I already said I was under some sort of spell that made me like him.
Did you get out of that spell?
I certainly did.
Good.
Yes.
Any further questions, Zuck?
Yep, that's it.
Order! Dana? Next question.
I once again do not really have questions. Just
Yes?
So it's me?
No.
What?
Owen didn't finish the sentence. He said
He
just.
said he had no reason, he said.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Seraphin, to the stand.
Yes, as I'm sitting here and we're all asking questions to everyone else, I'm trying to come up with something creative to pull out any strings that might lead to a further story down the line. So let me ask you all this. Is there any reason I should be suspicious of you?
That's a very broad question.
Who are we to say what would make you suspicious?
Yeah.
Well, I have to say there are some obvious reasons. If you would act towards the opposite of this group's actions, goals, if you have something to hide that you feel yourself like we should know.
Let me answer that question with a statement. I will do everything within my power to succeed in my goal.
Which is?
To bring peace and order back to the
To the
people.
galaxy.
And I will not stop at anything to see my goal come true. That is my mission.
Sounds rather dangerous if our goals start to diverge, Max.
Then so be it. I wouldn't. That's why I asked if anyone had any issues or would hesitate to see it through. Because if I feel that any one of you would stop me from completing my goal, then I don't know what would happen.
Does Strahd have to die to complete your goal?
Honestly, I'm not 100% sure. I was, but now not so much.
What changed?
Time and information that we've learned since we've been here.
What information?
Just the state of everything and how everything is is linked. I'm not 100% certain anymore what would happen if Strahd was to be killed. He needs to be removed from power. That goes without saying, even though I just said it. But whether or not he needs to die, I'm not sure.
You think there would be peace when he dies, or when he's removed from power?
I think there will be order restored when he is no longer terrorizing those that live here.
Are you willing to kill the power that governs over him himself?
There's a bear shit in the woods.
I don't know, does it?
Yes. There's a diabetic. An owlbear. Yes. Without hesitation, if it meant bringing peace. I kill and do the things that other people shouldn't ever have to bring themselves to give them that peace. I kill for love.
Kill for love, and you love killing.
Maybe to make it a bit more clear and solid to everyone. If you were in my shoes, are you the one giving me reason for suspicion?
Ricky's just gonna pull up his hat of disguise and put it back on. Ding, 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 ding.
Well, Ricky, having many faces is no reason for suspicion for me.
True. You have nothing to suspect of me. You know my goals, you know what I'm here for. And you know what I'm willing to give to get it done.
Well, that does sound reassuring. So good.
I think I'm always going to be suspicious to everybody.
Why is that?
Well, you guys know my goals free and clear. I hold nothing back. And sometimes when people tell the truth, other people just suspect that they're lying. So I'm always going to be suspect. Plus, let's face it, I've changed the most out of everybody. I'm a walking course, twice over. it's in your guys' nature to be suspicious of me.
Is everyone comfortable with this?
Not really. Not since he said his patron was Strahd.
There is some doubt towards that. Why is his patron Strahd?
Maybe if you wait until order next round, you'll find out.
Oh, I mean, I'm also eager to know, actually.
Fire
Suzuki,
with fire. Stone against stone.
Are you
You
seeking...
have to,
What? Oh,
you have to be your enemy, you know, to fight your enemy. And it's also a power play at the same time. Because, you know, I should be able to demand my patron to show before me. Demand my patron to give me things. Even if it's just a teeny bit of power over him. Especially if he ends up staying immortal but with no power. And I could be stronger than him and command him at my will? Who wouldn't want that?
Me.
Sorry, Zucket, but doesn't it work the other way around? Don't you have to do things for your Patreon in order to get any power? Can't
Well,
they revoke the power at will?
And he can't revoke this power.
why
What
not?
makes you so sure?
Yeah.
Because by the time I'm done, he'll have no power.
But if he has no power, he has no power to give to you.
I have the power.
Alright, you man.
I have the power.
Are you simply seeking to replace him, Zucket?
To get what I want, yes. But I'm not actively. If I fall into the role, I fall into the role.
So, if this power that is towering over Strahd, if you could take it over and become more powerful, but suffer the same curse as Strahd does, would you do it?
Not if it was the same curse, no. Chasing it, well. Yeah. I would chase Esmeralda for eternity.
Wouldn't we all? Zuckid, can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
When you became one of the minions of Strahd, did he give you anything material? Like any gems or a necklace or...
No.
It's good to know.
Max, you seem not bothered by his answers.
It's not that I'm not bothered by his answers. It's just that I believe that we'll cross certain bridges when we come to them.
What does that mean?
It means that when the time comes,
He's gonna kill Zuckid.
Anders will find a way. Whatever outcome that happens will be the right one.
Zuckid, can Strahd willingly see through your eyes? Can he hear what
There
we're
was
saying right now?
there was a time period where I thought he could. Because I always kept feeling like someone was watching us. But it hasn't. Remember, if you guys remember, even in Crest, I was blindfolded and stuff just to be on the safe side, and I was outside, so I couldn't hear what was going on. But nothing ever came of it, and I haven't felt for a very long time that I've been being watched. So as far as I know, no.
Rish, should I be suspicious?
Let me answer your question with a question.
Order! No.
And yet I will.
Carry on.
And this is a question to all of you. If someone gave you the chance or the opportunity right then and there to leave this place behind, without changing anything about it, without usurping Strahd, leaving Strahd in his place, and just leave this place behind, would you take it?
I would not. Strahd must die.
That'd be a resounding no from me. This is my life's work. Culminating into this one moment. I wouldn't give it up for anything.
Silence on the radio.
Silence.
Who's next?
Dead air.
I wouldn't leave because I lost everything I had outside of this place.
Max?
Pardon?
Would you leave this place if given the chance? Leaving Strahd in power?
Honestly, I don't know. Honest answer, I don't know. My mind is telling me no, I wouldn't leave, but
But my body,
My body!
my body.
Body's telling me yeah.
my heart is torn.
All right, Natalie.
I feel that I feel that this question,
Well, I was late at the party there. Sorry.
Mate.
I
Fuck
feel
off.
this question might cost me my life, and my heart belongs to someone outside of this place.
That's news.
No one's ever asked me before in the past.
Well, who is it then?
Well,
Do you remember at the beginning of this conversation that I told you there's certain things about me I do not wish to share?
including who your lover was?
Let's not continue this. Let's move on.
Okay.
Yes, Alexa. You know what I have to speak.
How about you, Seraphim?
Well, I have to say that a lot of the suffering that I've seen throughout these lands, I do wish to solve. But if that goal seems idle, hopeless even, I'm not sure whether I would stay in the long run. These lands tend to be detrimental to one that visits.
Agree. And in fairness of answering my own question, I would leave this place in a heartbeat. In fact, defeating Strahd is a stepping point on the goal of leaving this place.
I understand. We did not choose to be here.
No, we did not. Well, some of us didn't.
Knowing what I do know now, I probably would have chosen to. But in fairness, Seraphim, would you like to ask me your question?
Yes. Do I have... Oh, wait. Can you think of any reason that I should not trust you fully?
Yes.
All right, and that's all we have time for today.
Would
Why
be
is
the
that?
Perfect cliffhanger.
Wouldn't for one moment believe that you should truly trust anybody. Completely.
Not even you, Bax.
The one thing you can trust in me is that what I will always do what I believe is right.
Yeah, that's also exactly what scares me sometimes.
I am who I am, and I've never claimed to be anything different. I have one creed that I live by. I will always do what I believe is the right thing to do, regardless of the consequences of my actions. And inherently, that must mean that you may not be completely able to trust that I would always do what's best for you.
Has there been a profound change in what you find that you need to do since you've been here?
I've been here for a very long time.
Yes.
It's
21 days.
Oh, I've been here longer than you. I found you here. Do you remember? I didn't originally arrive with you. I arrived with my brethren. And in answer to your question, I've been here for such a long time. It's hard to remember what I originally thought. So how am I to answer honestly when I don't truly remember?
Well, let's make it easier then, since you've met me.
Since I've met you, my goals and my thoughts and my actions have not changed. I still am who I am, and I will see through my mission at all costs. And even though I would give my life to protect any of you, I would not hesitate in a moment if anyone would to get in my way. In me completing my goal.
Well, how could I help you complete that goal then?
Continue to do what you're doing.
Which is?
Helping me find weaknesses and ways that we may be able to exploit in helping to relieve this land of its tyrant.
Good.
And, Seraphim,
Yes.
the best thing you could do for me to help me, please don't get in my way.
I don't tend to.
Thank you.
Any more questions? Or we all done?
I have a fun one.
Go on.
Oh, bugger.
Everyone, are you who you say you are? Must come rich coming from me, but
Wow.
it takes one to know one.
I can't believe how long it's taken for someone to come up with that bloody question. Wow. I thought that would have been like literally the very first question someone would have asked.
Well, you didn't either.
Didn't say I didn't think of it. I just said I didn't ask it.
Well, Rudy,
Hello. Yes, I'm Dr. Rudolf von Richten.
okay. Are you also other people?
No. They're just mere disguises.
Exactly. Bax, are you the person you say you are?
I am the person that you believe I am.
What does that mean?
Exactly that I am the person who you believe I am.
You are the person you believe you are.
No,
That goes without saying.
no. I'm the person that you believe that I am.
And who do I believe you are?
Me. You believe I am Bax.
So if I believe that you are some horrible monstrosity that is undead underneath the helmet, you are that?
Is that what you believe that I am?
I have no idea what to believe about you. I have not even seen your face.
There's no question in that, so I don't know what you want me to say.
Are you undead?
No, I'm very much alive.
Okay.
If I was undead, it would prove quite the conundrum, wouldn't it?
Yes.
As I am vowed to kill all undead, it's hard enough for me to not kill Suckid here, let alone myself. It literally explode my mind, I think. No, I am who you think I am. Or I am who you believe that I am.
Why did you make that distinction, Bax?
Because I'm being honest.
Well, but the distinction between who you are and who I believe you are is important, apparently.
Really. I am who you think I am. It's as simple as that, Seraphim.
We'll get there.
Okay. Suckid, are you going to answer his question?
I am who you see before you right now.
Are you
I
actually?
wasn't.
Are you the
first met.
same? Yeah. Are you the? Do you feel like you're the same person when you went through all those bodies?
Yeah, I still feel the same. It's just that circumstances change with the bodies and everything. But I am literally who you see before you.
You've been very forward indeed.
One final question then from me to everyone. It's a simple one. Just needs a yes or no. Are you Strahd's traitor?
No.
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 Seraphim laughs out loud. No.
How about you?
Mm-mm. No.
Is the man in the sky Strahd's traitor?
Small little question for Bax.
Okay.
What's wrong with you?
What's right with me?
That's not an answer.
Your question isn't really a question. There's nothing
Right.
wrong with me. Every question that you ask is up for interpretation, is it not? What you
Indeed.
believe is wrong, I may believe is right. I don't believe there's anything wrong with me. I am just who I am. I have answered all of your questions truthfully. I have not lied or misled you. I don't understand why you don't trust me. How many more lives could I possibly give to you?
Well, it's not so much about lies. It's about what you don't say.
Why don't you trust me, Seraphim?
Because you keep very important information behind the curtain, it seems.
What information have I kept from you? Have I not proven myself not only in times of trouble and battle, but outside? Have I not given aid where I can? Have I not protected each and every one of you?
You have.
And I have not gained your trust or your respect?
Well, I'll ask you for all right. Are you hiding something, Bax?
I think we already established that he is.
No, but if he even does this role, I know he's contesting it, so I know he's lying.
Yeah, that's fine. DM? You have to tell me the number.
Fight the enemy where he's not.
Well, Bax.
Yes.
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 But before you ask me if I'm concealing anything, ask yourself a question. Ask me one more question. Is what I'm concealing relevant to our quest? Or if knowing the answer would change anything for us as a party? No. Let me rephrase. If
I know what you're trying to say, Bax, and
if me answering this question has any sort of bearing whatsoever on any one of you, other than myself,
with what you're hiding, will it be detriment to the party?
No. So I ask before any of you decide to do it for me. Please do not ask me what it is that I am not sharing. Just believe that I do it to protect myself, and it has no bearing whatsoever on any of you or your safety. And I will continue to fight for each and every one of you in the upcoming battles ahead.
Well, you know what, Bax? You yourself taught me not to trust anything. So even this, I won't. By your own lesson, by your own admission.
But I cannot tell a lie. I clearly cannot now tell a lie.
No, but you're also not telling the truth.
No, I'm concealing something. There's a difference. I'm not lying about it. But there
Then
are just
explain. We will understand.
But I don't want to explain. This is what I'm trying to say. I do not wish to share this with you. This has no bearing on any one of you. It has no bearing with anything to do with inside Barovia, so it shouldn't matter to any of you.
It does, though.
But it does.
It's about trust. Like you yourself are asking all the time at every corner.
Then trust that what I say is I do not ask me to share this, for I will not. I do not want to share this.
Then stop asking for others. Trust. Bax.
I give you reason to trust me with my actions.
And this is one of them.
No. Giving my life in service and protection of each and every one of you should be more than enough. Knowing my every sordid detail and past has no bearing on any of you. There are just certain things I do not wish to share, and I shouldn't have to share them.
You asked me to show my face, even though it wasn't necessary.
But I didn't force you to show me your face. You chose to.
I'm not forcing you either.
But you're telling me that I need to share with you.
If I would be to gain the trust you ask so much yourself, yes.
Then I guess moving forward, then you cannot trust me. For I do not wish to share this with you, or with any of you, because none of you have gotten to the. None of you have proven yourself. No, I can't think of the right words to use. I do not wish to share this with you. I do not feel close enough to any of you to share this with you at the moment. That may change, I don't know. But right now, please just believe my past is my past. You can trust me or you can not trust me. It's still not going to change how I am or who I am. I'm still the same person you know. and for the last time, I am not a spy for anyone, including Strahd.
No more further questions?
So, Jerry, would you like to give us our final thoughts?
I think we heard a lot of truths, half-truths,
And nothing but the truths.
some lies, some liberty taken with those lies or those truths, but in the end the most important thing is, as always, take care of yourself and each other.
Wow.
And with that, our good friend and best human ever leaves.
Well.
And
So
you
who's
are
gonna knock on the door this time?
once
Dana,
again
you're up.
standing in a circle. A little bit wiser. Maybe a little bit more concerned. What do you do?
We watch Dana knock the door.
I walk up to the door, bang my fist on it, shout, I hope you have enjoyed our little powwow together, but we are coming in now, if that is okay.
As you bang on the door, you hear an eerie silence. There is no reply whatsoever. It's almost like even the grave is silent on the other side of the door.
I will count to 3, and if I do not hear anything, then it is an admission that we are allowed to enter. 1,
Roll me a perception check.
ay.
Do you want us to roll also one, or?
No.
Well, that's a horrible one. That's a 5.
Again, you hear nothing on the other side of the door.
Roll 1, and I try to open the doors.
And you open the door, and the first thing you see is what looks like a large courtyard. At the end of the courtyard, there is again a set of double doors. But the most interesting part of this courtyard is 5 rather large and lifelike statues What do you do? As Seraphim takes another step back.
Behind backs.
I don't trust you, but save me.
Protect me! Protect me! Don't worry, Seraphim. I will protect you.
I look back at the party and I go, there seem to be 5 strange statues standing in a large courtyard, but there is nothing here except for a door on the other side. What do we do?
Russian!
There's only one thing to do.
They have little hats where you put coins.
What?
The
I know what you
statues.
Max,
Little money
give me a
boxes.
perception check.
A perception check.
Yep.
A perception check, you say?
The
Here.
perception check, I say.
Number 12.
With a 12, you hear a soft voice uttering from deep inside this large, lifelike statue.
What does it say?
Oh, you still can. There is nothing but stone and pain.
That's rather unpleasant.
Godfrey? That you?
I do not know this Godfrey you speak of.
As somebody ran out of accents. We've gone through so many. Do you need help? Can we help you in any way?
There is no way.
Are you suffering?
No, but I am. A warning. Be gone lest the same faith struck you.
A warning from whom?
Me. I am the one talking.
But you said you're a warning, but
Yes.
who did this?
The wizard.
Ooh. Does the wizard have a name?
If he has, it is long forgotten in the annals of time.
Is it Kazan? Does that ring a bell?
Oh,
Would you have me release you from this torment?
I would like you to leave this place. Save yourself.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
I am not a ghost, I am a statue.
You look a bit like a ghost. What say the rest of you? Shall we leave or?
Well, is he cursed?
We just got here, man.
Yes, but there's five statues here talking to me, telling me that we should leave or we suffer the same fate.
We've just defeated a load of wolves, an entire wolf pack, including the alpha. Before that, we was destroying God knows what and thing. You lost your bottle all of a sudden, Bax?
Mr. DM.
You see
Sorry.
fire flare up in my eyes when I look at you.
Chop him down.
Mr. DM.
Mr. Alwyn.
Do I perhaps know anything from my time studying in the monastery of creatures that could possibly do this?
Not knowledge nature, knowledge fiend, knowledge local. Roll me a history check.
It's
There
21.
are several animals that could do this. Most notably the Medusa. But there's also a few spells that could petrify people.
Ricky, are you able to do anything for these people? I've seen you master stone.
Well, this is kind of the opposite. I can create, not destroy, but,
Can you dispel magic, maybe?
Would dispel magic work, Mr. DM?
Remove
You can
curse.
certainly try.
Actually, can I do an Arcana check to see if this is a curse or just a spell acting on him?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know as well.
Arcana check?
You think that a dispel magic would indeed work? Yeah, why not?
Okay.
DM, I was also part of this conversation. Can I roll as well?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, dispel
Much
magic
better.
would work. Probably, yeah. Why not?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm sure it could work. Yeah.
Well, let's try. So, I'm gonna do a dispel magic on fine boned unknown construct. Anything happen?
No, nothing happens.
Sir, are you cursed? Did something curse you?
Are not we all cursed?
I wasn't expecting a funny answer from someone.
pass me, you must answer this riddle straight.
A riddle.
He.
That's to do the Monty Python.
What is your favorite color? He doesn't. He's not cursed. He replies that he's not cursed, but to a lesser extent, everybody who is here is cursed to spend eternity in a solid state.
Are you going to limit us from entering?
You must understand it's for your own good. Beyond these doors, nothing but torment and pain lie. This place is corrupted beyond imagining, as the wizard is corrupted beyond reconciliation.
Darkham messages back.
Sounds like excellent loot to me.
Then I messaged back, then surely there's only one possible solution to this. We push on.
Yes. If they do not attack us, we should very well leave them. They
I'll
seem
take out some
content the way
rope.
they are.
Yeah, I'll take out some rope and tie all their legs together in case they turn normal again.
I'm just going to scooch on past and see what happens.
All right. As all of you are doing your movement, Tricky Rudy has taken a piece of rope, and as Bax moves past the first unknown construct, it starts to move and attacks Rudolph. Everybody roll for initiative.
Oh, net 20.
Oh yeah, baby! 24!
11.
Get good.
Get good.
All right.
I got natural 20 and I'm still third in the list.
Yes.
That means that this dude gets a surprise round. Attacks Rudy. 7.
No.
What?
Does not hit. Alright. This dude, who's looking strangely firm for a stone statue, attacks
Surely.
Bax. 7 Bax.
Oh, swing and a miss, my friend.
Alright. They're not very dexterous, which means that we start with Bax. Bax, you look around and you see each and every one of these statue constructs come to life as I move Dana and Zuck as they place their movement before. Let's rock.
Would let's get heavy, baby. Which one took a swipe at me? This strangely apathetic one? Strangely
No,
firm.
the one that's strangely firm.
That's all now just disappeared for me?
I
Yeah,
have
for me,
no
it's
idea
me.
why. But here they all are once more.
Can he select? Hang on, maybe that's because I'm not. There we go. Then I try and remove his arm to disarm him.
Hey!
I will. Shut up. I will use the lightsaber of holy hand grenades. Apparently, I have. I got a nat 20, baby.
Oh
Why did I
yeah.
have advantage then?
Oh, you target yourself as well.
Oh,
Alright, so you rolled a nat 20 on yourself.
No.
No, 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 no.
oh, nat 20. I've not selected myself as a target. Sweet.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a nat 20. So roll your damage.
Yes, well, in that case, it would be rude on a nat not to put a smite on it. So
It would be rude.
I would put a. They're rock, right? They look pretty tough.
It's about drive, it's about power.
Then I will
Wow.
put a level smite.
That's a good meme.
Would you like to see how many dice I'm about to roll?
Yes. Oh,
He did.
He did. After disarming him,
yeah.
I will then turn my attention to the guy on the other side of me, so I'm not flanked,
Yep.
and I will attack.
Oh,
Another
damn.
nat 20.
Wow.
Well, swear to God, my cheat engine is off.
Easy
Then-
though.
Yes. And then that's more dice to roll. Jesus Christ, that's a high roll. And then
Exceeds
as my
hits points by 41.
yeah, I don't think smites are really needed, are they? Really, let's be honest. And my last attack will be on the guy in front of me here.
Alright, they crumpled through the floor.
There's a 19 hit.
19 hits as well.
I will do non-lethal damage to him in the hopes that I chop off his legs.
Alright, you swing against his legs, and one of them is very much chipped. But he is still stony.
That is my turn. I apologize to all for killing the other two so quickly.
Seraphim will step in and target the same one. Does he save?
He fails.
Good. That's 1d6 cold. Well,
That's a whopping 1.
in any case, he has disadvantage on his next attack.
Alrighty.
Here we go.
Rode,
I'm going to just hit Mr.
if you take
Unknown.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Was you thinking I was going to do a ranged attack?
No, if you take a step forward, well, to the west, you get flanking, but it's okay.
But did I hit him?
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
It's
That was
about
mildly-
drive!
That's so disappointing. Oh, I don't have any bonus actions as I could use right now. So, I'm going to stay there. Have my turn.
Right, Zucky Kincaid, what do you do?
Seeing as how I just watched back, try not to finish this one up.
Yep.
I'll go up and try to get this guy.
Alright.
And I will try to give him a weapon.
Getting.
You try to whack him, but his stony composure makes it so your axe of pruning glances off without doing any significant damage.
And then I spin back around with it. 22.
And as you spin, you hit it with the flat side of your axe, and that does indeed do damage. Let's see how much. Enough to crush its head as it again crumples to the floor.
And then I just
Depths.
move a little bit back towards back. Chapter.
All right. This one is fine-boned and looks at Rudolph. Rudolph, a 19, does it hit?
It hit. Yeah.
Alright. That means it hits you with its claw. Take 2d10 damage and roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, of course I do. Come on, baby.
Oh, nice.
You're all right, Rudy. You're all right.
You're right.
Dana.
Yes. I'm just gonna cast Eldritch Blast on Unknown Construct number 2.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, what the fuck is going on?
I am not using Teeth Engine, I promise.
You just told
Yeah,
us you do
still
for
say.
single player, so
9 damage. Woohoo.
you blast off one of its arms.
Oh, that's cool. I'm just gonna stand there, point at him and go, I did that. And that's the end of my turn.
Frish.
I walk in. I look at Dana, or I look at the unknown construct. I look at Dana. Look back at the unknown construct. Look back at Dana. You did that? Watch what I can do. And I throw a firebolt at it.
It dissipates on its stony exterior.
I wonder why my cheat engine isn't working today.
That was an update. Did you not get the memo I sent out?
Oh no, I missed that. Ah shit. Oh well, next time.
It is quite impressive, little girl.
I look at both of you like, okay.
Alright, Frish, is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright, this one moves. Well, saunters over leisurely. Tries to attack Bax. Bax a natural 20.
Surprisingly hits.
Surprisingly, doesn't go critical though because of Sentinel at Death's Door.
Such a good thing.
Alright, I will just do this once more because else I... Yeah, alright. And it does 2d10, which is a whopping 13. Roll me a con save.
Yes, sir.
It's just a gimme, right?
Plus 8, I'd say so. 17.
Plus 12.
Oh, it's plus 8 standard and then plus 2 from resilience.
Yeah. And you hear him say, "Oh fuck!"
Oh, no.
Bax.
I go with the fire and bone one again. Still trying to do non-lethal damage. Still using the lightsaber. 20.
A dirty 20 hits indeed.
Still tries to chop off the leg.
You chop off the leg.
Non-lethal damage, though. Remember.
I know. But as you chop off the leg, it falls to the ground and breaks in 1,000 pieces.
Then I spin around and say, "Let me release you from your curse," and hit the other guy. 24.
It just hits.
It's not my fault. It's plus 10. All right, you people gave me a lightsaber. Oh, for fuck's sake! I think that the smites were probably overkill, right?
A little bit.
Probably. And also this one crumbles to the floor in a heap of debris and
Wow.
detritus.
That's some welcome we got.
Was a bit of a stony welcome.
Hmm.
like cold and hard.
Why is it everywhere we go, everything tries to kill us? I don't understand. We weren't trying to be hostile.
We are murder robots, no?
But we weren't trying to hurt them. We were just trying to get past them. They didn't say it was forbidden. They just told us to turn back for our own safety.
Which is probably why they attacked us, because we did not heed their warning.
Yes.
It is quite simple, really.
Nothing says I'm trying to protect you when you tried to kill someone, right?
Precisely, you get it.
Well, it happens to us all the time. Right? We're constantly trying to protect people. You know, we hurt them for their own safety, right?
Whatever floats your boat, man.
That's what I mean. I don't understand. We weren't a threat to them.
If I came into your house, farted on your dinner, would you still eat it? No, you'd tell me it tastes like shit. So, let's just carry on. We're the invaders here, you know.
I prefer the term liberators. Okay. This saddens me when defenseless people die. It's not what I wanted.
So then don't attack them.
They attacked first.
Yeah, we were only responding.
I responded to a threat. I was passing.
No, ergo, we were actually helping them because no souls can leave Barovia. Newborn babies are normally born without a soul, so he's just had a new body. He was petrified for life. Now he's been born again. He's yeah. We've done him a
Once
favor.
again.
That's a really interesting way of looking at murder, isn't it? We're doing baby favors.
We're actually helping people.
Whatever makes you sleep at night.
Yes,
You
of
know what,
course.
Luke? Back, hold on to that thought because that will help. I like that.
We're liberating people.
We're
Back-
generating shows for babies. Yes.
Bax, Rudolph, and to a lesser extent Dana, Trish, Zuck, and Seraphim. In front of you stand two enormous doors, at least 5 meters high. That's about 30 Coca-Cola bottles for our American friends. They look sturdy, made of solid oak wood. And as you look at them from behind, you hear thunk as the doors on the south side of the courtyard close. Overhead, seemingly from every direction, and maybe even in your own head, you hear a voice saying, "You can check in, but you can never leave."
All right, Mr. Eagles.
And we'll see you all next session.
At Hotel California.
Welcome to the Hotel California.
Such a lovely place. Such a lovely place. Anytime, blue.
Wait, that's from Hotel California, right?
Yep.
Yeesh.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna be a lotus eating thing, is it?
Plenty of
Well, it is now.
God damn it.
Well, as long as it wasn't spiders, it's all good.
Okay, Luke.
Wow, you're not giving the DM ideas or anything, guys. Keep going.
We'll be there next week.
Spiders are easy to kill, though.
Their legs.
Depends on the spiders.
I was just gonna say that.
Giant face spiders, yay!
Yeah, a dragon
Luke,
spider.
Never go to Australia.
No,
The spiders eat the snakes.
you see, mate, I'd love to go to Australia, just not in the fucking outback, mate.
They are everywhere.
They're not, though.
All right.
It's a myth.
Raycon earbuds.
Hey, ever heard of jerk, mate?
Jerk, mate. Is that where we've gone now, is it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. It's all for the
I
money,
pay the
Joey.
big bucks.
All
Hang on,
for
I'm-
the money.
there's a 22-year-old in my area that wants. Yeah, okay, I'm going. I'll be back.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for a lovely session.
Beautiful.
Mr.
Thank you.
Well, thank me. I didn't do,
Fuck all.
as they say, fuck all. Except for making a avatar of Jerry Springer.
You
That
were
was
so there
amazing.
for us.
The avatar of Jerry Springer.
That on its own is already doing more than you would normally want to do.
Okay.
That's
Weird flex, but okay.
anyone else hear how that sentence got away from him when he was trying to think?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Right. Oh, that now
Indeed.
sounds too evil. Better pull it back a bit.
Pull it back a bit.
No, if I say this, it doesn't sound like he doesn't do anything.
All right. All right.
God bless you.
I want to leave you all with this one thing.
Final thought.
Final thought of the day.
Thanks, Jerry.
Take care of yourselves and each other.